I am really excited to talk about Heart for Athletes. They're the nonprofit that I'm helping with their current program. So, Heart for Athletes, I'll tell you a little bit about the organization, but let me highlight one of these posts. This is National Youth Heart Screening Day, and Heart for Athletes is an organization started by my friend Amy Cockrell and her son Sam, who was a triathlete and a very fit, healthy young man. When he was 17 or 18, he ended up having a cardiac arrest. And Sam survived, but this whole nonprofit was set around this whole idea that you can find this disorder that her son had with a simple EKG. So she has started this nonprofit, Heart for Athletes, and she also, through this whole journey, has found other nonprofits around the country who are also dedicated to this cause. And in fact, Parent Heart Watch, which is a national organization that's put together this whole National Youth Heart Screening Day. Heart for Athletes was one of 22 organizations out of several that could have been selected, but it was quite an honor for her to be selected. And we are hoping to screen over 400 youth at this one-day event in February. So it's a great cause. It's something that I'm supporting. And I wanted to show you this post was one of the first ones we established, just the 3 ways to get involved. And it's February 1st. And what I'm going to do today is show you how to tag these organizations, because you can see here we're looking at the post we've showing Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn as well. So you can see these people are tagged here. So what I'm going to do is actually show you what we've done to get started. And I started a post here. We created an image. But let me show you the first thing to do when you're working with a nonprofit like this is to get organized. And there's a lot of organizations we have to tag here. So this is our approved text. We put together this text about the event. And so it's just good to have everything in one place. These are the hashtags that I want to share. And the national organization, Parent Heart Watch, that's pulling this together, specifically asked us to always use these hashtags. So we're all, of course, excited to be able to do that. We're going to save that in our saved hashtags area that lets it to be so easy in the Content Fresh Cloud. And then these are the national tags we want to do. Parent Heart Watch, of course, the American Heart Association, and other organizations. And it's made possible by these local sponsors. And look at how many sponsors she's gotten. So many. And in order to do this right, this took a little bit of effort. So as she's working with those sponsors, she asks them, please share your handle. The handle is what comes after the facebook.com URL. So the whole URL, whatever appears after the slash, is what you consider the handle. And so in order to post this appropriately in our cloud, we have to just have the tags here with the handle. So I was going to do a quick demo of how I did this so easily, but last night I got this ready to post where we've got just the handles here, and we've got my text that I want to put in there. I added platinum sponsor, and there's the link to their Facebook profile. The gold sponsors the link to their Facebook. But let me show you this example on LinkedIn. So what I really want to do is just highlight one, and I'm going to copy that. Then I'm going to come up here to the find and replace feature in Word. I'm going to copy the link, and I actually want anything after that last slash. So it says, hopefully you can see this, that it's highlighting all of the stuff that we need to get rid of in order to preserve the tag. And I'm going to replace it with a simple @ symbol. And then I'm going to say replace all. So it's done. It made these 10 replacements. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to copy these on LinkedIn. Then we're going to move over here to the Content Fresh platform. I'm going to edit this post that I've already been working on. The sponsors, thank you, with the graphic we created. Now, this little hashtag symbol This is the secret that you need to do for tagging in the Content Fresh Cloud. I copied the LinkedIn hashtags. So I'm going to click here, add and manage hashtags. And I already created this, but I'm going to show you how it works. This one is the LinkedIn version of the National Youth Heart Screening Day saved feature. So here I had already pasted that text. So what I have done here, and you can see it better on the Word document, but I don't know if you knew this feature too. You can actually use that little handle and drag this down to see everything. That's really helpful when you have so much going on like we do. So this allows me to do this. Now, it doesn't have to be hyperlinked before, like I said, it just has to be accurate. So we're accurately posting this, and I had copied it before. So I would just Control V in order to put this back here. So this is what I'm saving in my LinkedIn version of the National Youth Heart Screening Day. And the other thing I've done that's a little different is that I've still given visibility to the SEMS CPR clinic and CLEARS clinic that do not have LinkedIn pages, but I'm putting their names there, but they don't have an @ symbol before them. So they aren't showing, they're not going to link. But I did feel like if people on LinkedIn are watching this, I'd like them to be able to see that those are also sponsors. So it's also down here in the bronze sponsors. Our two dentists that are sponsors are not on LinkedIn as a page, but we do want to give them visibility. So that's how I've handled that. But I'm going to update that hashtag. Now it says hashtags, but as you can see, there's no hashtags in our text here. This is just a saved mechanism to save all of the people you want to tag. Here is our post. I've saved these. So I just showed you the method I did that. I'm going to go back to my Word document. And up here, I'm going to copy my approved text and I'm going to paste it in here. Now, the other thing I want to do is I forgot to grab these hashtags. So these hashtags I also want to put in every caption. So I'm going to go ahead and put the hashtags in there. Now what I'm going to do is click this platform specific captions button. And it's starting on LinkedIn, Instagram, X, and Facebook are our platform specific captions. So here we're going to click in LinkedIn. So I find my LinkedIn saved hashtags. I'm just going to pop that in there. So this is how they come up. And I'm able to tag the page like that. So this is my trick to put the tag in there spelled exactly right. I'm just going to keep on moving down. So you can see if you've got the handle correct, you can tag all the organizations. Content Fresh is coming up. But again, CMES and Clears Clinic didn't have LinkedIn pages, so I can continue. That's just how that's done. I'm going to go back to Facebook, and once I've clicked on the Facebook, then I come down here and I find the tag for Facebook with the National Youth Heart Screening Day. So here they all are. And again, I'm just going to go to this. I'm going to press spacebar and it lets me tag the organization. So this is how we're going to give all of our sponsors the visibility they are craving, that they're paying for too. If it doesn't show up, there's a few tricks. Sometimes I've had that happen, but all of these pages are on Facebook. So we're going to show how they're accurately tagged. If you don't connect it like I am connecting it, people will still see the handle. They won't be able to click through to it. And you can see this takes a minute. It's why you want to do that pre-work where we got it all correct in the Word document to start with. We knew we're tagging the exact right people. C Squared Tech parentheart.com. I'm including just their website. And I did notice out on Facebook that this does work. So it will create a link for his website there. On Facebook, it does, not necessarily in the other platforms. But then I'm going to get the last one here. And then I'm going to show you how Instagram is different. Instagram works automatically with just the correct handle. So that's another reason to do your research in advance, because you need to make sure you're tagging the correct platform. And that's what I want to do on LinkedIn as well. Make sure we're tagging the correct platform. But we've gotten fairly far. I'm going to update this content. And here you can see when they're appropriately tagged. We can actually go here on LinkedIn, click that tag, and it's taking me to the LinkedIn page for Parent Heart Watch. For Instagram, the links don't show up, but it will be clickable once you're in the app. Instagram is an app for your phone, so it doesn't always work the same online in our web view here. And Facebook. You can see all these tags are here. This isn't showing as clickable here, but when I went to the post that we did on Facebook, it will show up. But here we can check out our platinum sponsor, USA Health, and it's going straight to their Facebook page. So that is the process. We've done some great posts for this organization, like these are Facebook tags we did, Instagram. It's really great to give all these sponsors their visibility. It's also something that I don't think is completely intuitive. So when you're working in the platform, it's not necessarily something you're like, oh, that's how that works. So I definitely wanted to show how to get your sponsors visibility if you're working with other organizations, and just certainly recommend that you start tagging organizations. It gets you that great organic visibility that's just so powerful these days, especially when we're all competing for some attention.